Top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025. The African safari has long been romanticized as a rustic escape, reminiscent of the very first safari travelers who came to the continent in search of an adventure. Canvas tents, long drives over dirt trails, and dusty boots after tracking lion prints were what many imagined such a holiday to encapsulate. While that experience is still available as the quintessential safari for the intrepid traveler, a new genre of safari has become increasingly desirable over the years, one that marries the wild and wonderful wilderness of Africa with the comforts of five-star living. The top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025 are among the main attractions for those looking for a more luxurious safari holiday in Africa. These aren't just places to sleep, they are themselves special and memorable curated experiences. With private plunge pools overlooking watering holes, gourmet meals served beneath the stars, and spas set in the bush, where elephants might be your only spectators, most of the top luxury safari lodges in South Africa go above and beyond to give their guests the best and most comfortable stay. If you want to travel in style while visiting South Africa this year, booking your stay at one of these lodges is sure to make your holiday one that stays front and center of your mind for a very long time. South Africa is famous for its upper-class safari lodges, and in this guide, we're going to put the spotlight on the top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025 and what makes them such swoon-worthy retreats for guests with more discerning travel tastes. Top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025. What are the best safari lodges? The best lodges combine location, service, sustainability, and design. Names like Londolozi, Singita, and Swallow continually emerge from both guest reviews and industry awards. These places have earned their status by ensuring each guest's experience is deeply personal and refreshingly easy. Some of the safari lodges on our list are brand new, while others have a long and illustrious reputation in the safari world. What they all have in common, though, is that no matter which one you book your stay in, your safari is guaranteed to be out of this world. Exclusive, private, and full of comfortable amenities and add-ons. Singita Labambo Lodge in the Kruger National Park. Sculpted into a clifftop above the Nwanetsi River, Singita Labambo has a modern design mixed into an organic bush setting. You can expect floor-to-ceiling glass walls, a rooftop wine studio, and some of the most attentive service on the continent. It's trusted by frequent travelers and conservationists alike for being exclusive, yet deeply authentic. Royal Malewane in Thornybush Private Game Reserve. With interiors that look as though they are out of an old-world lodge and spa treatments that rival Europe's best, Royal Malewane is unapologetically lavish. Celebrities and royals alike retreat here for its privacy and Big Five sightings. A personal tracker and guide comes standard with your stay, making this lodge a selective choice for those who take their safari seriously. The Royal Malewane is part of a group of luxurious accommodation that falls under the Royal Portfolio's Safari Collection. A stay here is as much about the luxury rooms and exciting amenities as it is about the game drives and activities, education at that conservation and research center, and personalized dining. Londolozi Private Granite Suites in Sabi Sands. This lodge feels like a well-kept secret whispered between friends. With just 3 suites, each with its own river viewing deck, with a bath and heated plunge pools built out of the rock, it's ideal for couples who are looking for an intimate stay out in the middle of nature. The lodge accommodates up to 6 guests at a time, and for an ultra-private stay, it is possible to book out all of the suites. Londolozi, situated in the luxurious Sabi Sands, is a pioneer in conservation-based luxury and has become a name synonymous with mindful, eco-chic travel. The Londolozi Private Granite Suites are just one style of accommodation that one can enjoy when staying at Londolozi, and all of the accommodation here is considered luxurious and well worth every cent spent, which is exactly why it is one of the top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025. Motsi Lodge in the Swallow Kalahari Reserve in the Northern Cape. The desert is probably not your first thought when planning a safari holiday. While Swalu might not be in your typical savanna, it is one of the top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025 worth visiting. The Motsi Lodge promises exclusivity by only accommodating a maximum of 18 guests at a time. And with helicopter transfers, private guides, and personalized menus, you can look forward to some Kalahari fare when you stay here. Motsi Lodge is surrounded by gorgeous indigenous gardens that attract birds as well as antelope. And with a waterhole right by the main guest area, some of the best animal sightings are quite literally just a few steps from your room. Motsi has a spa, a gym, and even a photo studio, a gallery, and a boutique shop with a variety of items for sale, including jewelry, clothing, souvenirs, and art. If you want to see meerkats before breakfast and stargaze with astronomers, this one's for you. Cheetah Plains and Sabi Sands Game Reserve. Cheetah Plains merges sustainability with serious luxury style and markets itself as Africa's iconic safari villas. Cheetah Plains is a relatively new kid on the block, but it is up there with the very best. It is a carbon-negative lodge, and it is one of the best places to have an eco-safari. It promotes silent safaris and promises a holiday that you can spend on your own terms. Each of the private villas includes its own chef, guide, and private electric game vehicle. Guests rave about the architecture, which can be described as bold, modern, yet respectful of the land. It's the kind of place that's easy to book once and impossible to forget. Ivory Lodge and Lion Sands Game Reserve. Perched beside the beautiful Sabi River, Ivory Lodge is minimalist luxury at its finest. Each suite is a villa of its own, complete with a private bar, open fireplace, and floor-to-ceiling views. It's where honeymooners and high flyers meet the wild, often with a glass of vintage wine in hand. The lodge has a range of activities on offer for guests, with game drives being the main attraction. And with all of the things to see and do, along with having excellent accommodation, it is easy to see why the Ivory Lodge is one of the top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025. What is the #1 safari in South Africa? While best can be subjective, the Kruger National Park consistently holds its ground as the #1 safari destination in South Africa. This magnificent example of conservation covers an extraordinary 20,000 square kilometers of untouched African land. The Kruger is considered the #1 safari in South Africa, largely because it is affordable as well as highly accessible, with a fascinating range of wildlife to see, including the famous Big Five. From trusted game viewing routes to world-class luxury lodges, it's both a first-timer's favorite and a seasoned traveler's essential stop. The Kruger is also the preferred destination for those who would like to book a self-drive safari. Most of South Africa's private game reserves, including those in the Greater Kruger concession area, don't allow self-drives or even day visitors. Which is the most luxurious lodge in the Kruger National Park? Royal Malewane takes this crown, but for the most part, such a question could give you a wide range of answers because there are just so many safari lodges, and each has something different about it that would appeal to some, but not all safari travelers. Royal Malewane is considered the most luxurious due to its private chefs, antique furniture, butler service, stunning accommodation, attention to detail, an air of exclusivity, and its game drives and other activities for guests. It's a level of opulence rarely found in the wild. Its spa is often cited as the finest in Africa, and the cuisine wouldn't be out of place in a Michelin guide. This is one lodge, rated as one of the top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025, that has a bit of a legacy in South Africa. And if you really want to treat yourself and your loved ones, a holiday here is sure to be out of this world. Where do celebrities stay in South Africa? Privacy and prestige matter to celebrities as well as those more discerning travelers. So it should be no surprise that A-listers often choose lodges like Royal Malewane, Singita Labambo, and Cheetah Plains. With private entrances, exclusive use villas, and the logistics handled in advance, these lodges make it special to go unseen. Which is better, the Serengeti or the Kruger National Park? It is sort of like comparing apples with oranges, as both destinations are rather different, not just in location, but also in terms of what you can expect to see and where you can expect to stay while in either of these incredible places. The Serengeti is world famous for the Great Migration, while the Kruger stands out for its accessibility and for having some of the top luxury safari lodges in South Africa for 2025, and the sheer density of wildlife. For those who want an all-in-one experience with less internal travel, the Kruger wins. It's easy, efficient, and still wildly exhilarating. Your invitation to the wild reimagined. Now that you've had a glimpse into the world of luxury safari lodges in South Africa, it's time to trade curiosity for commitment. Book a luxury tour with ATC today.